What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump back into our stranded deep save. Everything's just the same way that it was. We're going to spawn it and we're going to try to go ahead and build our raft. Okay, so that last time that I was going through on the last save, I kept looking at my ability, like if I was able to actually do that. And lo and behold, I was for quite a while. I just didn't have any of the materials. I actually want that back so they can give me this back. I need to put, uh, gotta love it. Put this in there, put that in there, and we'll keep those. Go ahead and start picking up our sticks. Pick up 3 ropes. Yep, okay, so then we can max out on sticks from there. Should have just about enough to make a couple pieces to it. Just gonna carry as many as we can. And I'm sure that you need the hammer. I'm almost positive that you need the hammer. Maybe that was the reason I wasn't carrying a hammer at a point in time, and I kept looking at it like, oh, you can't build that, you don't have a hammer. But either way, we're here now, and we're gonna do our raft. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I like doing the raft right here in a second. We'll get a couple of these knocked down, we'll come back and pick them up. All right. So right in here is where we're gonna start with our raft. Let's get over to the boat stuff. Bam. Go ahead and jump on that. I believe I got enough of those. Almost. So that's not going anywhere. Go back and pick up our sticks. We just need as many sticks as we can get, right? And why not? We'll just go ahead and knock down another palm tree to get rid of this and get rid of that one out in front of us. Pick up these 2 sticks. Not a coconut. Gotta drop that. We're just gonna go to town. Making these into sticks. So as you just seen, if you hit the palm tree enough, it breaks off into a section, and then if you hit it more, it breaks off into sticks, right? So 4 sticks per section. I think once we get this accomplished, what I'm gonna want to do is get food and water in me. Since we have leather, maybe make the flask and get ready to kind of um, gear up and kind of sail around to an island, maybe a couple different islands, and get one that we actually really like. And once we do that, then it's just reset up from there. Um, I don't think there's too many wrecks on this island that are worth going out and checking. Um, doesn't mean that there's some that ain't there that I haven't seen yet, but for the most part, we are pretty well close to looting this island for all of its shipwrecks, which that's where you get your boxes and the most valuable stuff. So we need to kind of manage and figure out what we exactly we can carry. Um, I am going to utilize the planks to build a shelf on the raft. It's definitely a big, huge plus to do that. So we're going to go ahead and throw the next couple little pieces on our raft here. Maybe it will let me do it from where it's at. Okay. Now that we got that done, I am going to need some more to do some more sticks to do the floor of this. You can't build on top of it without a floor, and we need to be able to put other things on top of it, right? So let's go back to where we had our sticks laying down here. I believe I have 4 on me. I need more sections of floor. And as of right now, I think I have all the stuff that I need Oh, maybe I don't have leather, but I'm pretty close. Let's see what our, nope. So our tool's at 60% durability. We definitely want to make sure that we're keeping an eye on that because that could be a real big problem. Like I said, it'd be really bad to sit here and chop this thing up with a little tiny knife shard or a refined knife, you know. So after being on this island for the time that we've been on this island, I noticed that it's not a place that I want to stay. It is really good for rope, and it's got a lot of palm trees. So sticks and rope make a boat. You know what I mean? Anything else is kind of not really worth our time. And once we get a lot more things gathered up, a better island, then we can start looking into some other stuff. Yep, we're gonna do the floor. Boom. Other floor. We'll have to drink some water here quick. Alright, so there's my beginner boat. What I need to do now is I need to do a raft canopy. Or no, I need to do a sail, an udder, or a rudder, and a raft canopy. I believe I only have one cloth. So maybe we'll look at making a loom real quick to get our cloth made. So, these are all tools, cloth. You need one loom and 4 of those. So we need to make a loom. 6 sticks and 4 ropes. Yikes, that's pushing it. That's 2 ropes. Actually, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna sleep. I already ate my food. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sleep. Give it till daytime. So, do got fire. Awesome. We're gonna start gathering up young palms, making 2 ropes, break down 4 sticks. Um, Hopefully we can get enough young palms harvested that we can make enough cloth to get what we need in a timely fashion, and maybe midday we'll set sail. It's kind of the thought. That looks like a fruit tree. Oh, well, we have plenty of sticks, so I know I was seeing some of these young palms laying around this little side when I was over here looking for sticks. We got a couple. So I have 2 ropes. I need 8 of these. I don't need any more sticks at the moment. What I could do is make a sail and then just point in a direction and sail off that way to kind of um, get us a little jump and get to a fresh island, because at this point currently it looks like I'm just waiting for small palm fronds to, or small palm trees to go ahead and respawn, which I can't remember right off the top of my head how frequently that they come back, but it does take some time, right? And if all being fair, I have harvested them all now. So I missed more than 2, like I originally thought. That's usually how it goes, you know. You usually miss way more than what you think that you missed. Um, yeah, so I don't even think that's enough for a rope. No, just one more would do it. And I think I found it. Okay. That'll give us another rope there. Let's go ahead and just make the rope. Now it's 3 ropes. I needed 4. You know, I'll get a cloth out of that, and I'll get a cloth out of that, and I have a cloth. I'll play my cards right. I just drink my water. Go ahead and build what I can for the boat. Because I can't really do much. I'm out of... Definitely do the sail first. I want the sail that direction exactly. Possibly I have to have a rudder. So we're going to go ahead, tear this down, get the rope and the cloth, and I should have enough sticks. That leaves me my fire. So we will back to the boat. Go to the rudder. I'm in the middle. Alright, there. So rudder, boat. Now what I want to do is pick up these planks. If I'm not totally off, let's see. Furniture 3. I need 3 planks. I only know of 2. I might just be out of luck on that department at the minute. Maybe I got a plank in one of the boxes. So here's another plank. That makes 2. There's some metal. I'm gonna go look in. There's 3 planks. Bam. Okay. So that's what's up. I don't think usually there is that many planks on an island. I think I lucked out actually getting that many on the same island. So we get up here. We're gonna go ahead and make our box, and we're gonna make it go on this part of the boat. Yep. Alright, cool. So now what I can do is pick up my resources, get them put into here. Rope, hammer. We'll carry the sticks. I need my rocks. These are the ones that I like to carry the most. Rocks in there. Nope, I don't want to carry the fishing spear. Okay, so that is actually full. We're gonna drop the helicopter part. We can ditch the spear. I'll leave it right there. And I think at this point, there's not much reason to stick around. So we can come back. Grab up that last couple rocks. It's always good to re-go through and just kind of double check that we haven't left a bunch of good resources like rocks, right? And I could come here and I could kill all this, all these boars. I'm not sure, but I think if you eradicate all of them, they don't come back. You have to leave at least one big one or something. Never really paid that much attention to it. I'll probably dig up the fire now, actually. I'm kind of good on food for a decent amount of time anyway. Enough to get us to a better island. So I believe that's the one that we came from, something like that. So next on the agenda is scout our next little island that we're gonna go to. I'm gonna put these on here. So you can actually carry more than one, as you can see that there. Binoculars are pretty decent. I see the ship there. So we'll go for, that seems like a decent island. It's a big wreck on it. Maybe we'll go for that one first. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and drink what I can drink. And we're going to sail off. Take my water, my coconut, my rock, my palm frond with me. Pack my kindling. Take my one rock. That works out. We're going to go ahead and just drag our boat and set sail, man. I think the one that I wanted to go to, I just spotted a little wreck. I think I'm going to go check that out before we leave. You see that little bubble in the water right there? Could be nothing even worth checking out, but at the same time, there might be another box in it. And there is. Okay, cool. And some leather, so we're set to make our next crude axe. It's definitely worth checking the wrecks. I know it's really hard on passive, or not on passive, on when you have the wildlife set to regular or normal mode where they attack you or whatever. Um, so what did I say? I mean, I really like the looks of that island. You see that big pole right there? That's a good wreck. But that's a decent wreck there too. We're gonna stick with this one for now. One of them are just loaded up with crabs and loaded up with nothing but boar, right? And there we are, guys. We're on our way. We are really close to where we make the airplane. Looks like we got a nice big wreck to check out there. Um, and we're heading there to the big island. Those islands look pretty decent, I might add. That has a really big shipwreck on it. You can see it from here. Um, but all in all, it's not that hard to get this little boat made, this little raft. I like making it in this shape, just because it makes sense, and it's a good little traveler, right? So I can have planks on or more planks on this side to go ahead and build what I need to have built. That island, definitely going to jet off to that and that island to check them wrecks, but hopefully we can get to this island here, and it's worth setting up at, right? What we'll do is when I get to that island, we'll set the boat up on land and we'll call the episode a wrap. Um, Maybe I'll come back and we'll go explore something like that, right? So hope you guys have really enjoyed the video. I like playing this game. I like making the content, and hopefully I get better at it, and hopefully I start getting some traction, right? So if you guys have tuned in for this, even if it's just like on the off chance, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for us, you know. And sailing on the open sea takes a long time, right? We're getting there. Seems to be a pretty decent island. Sometimes what can happen is there'll be nothing but rocks in the middle and nothing but sand around the outside, and that kind of looks like what that is. So we might end up just having to hopscotch over to the, not that big one, that's when we came from, but to the one that's after that one in that direction. And see, that's really the main reason why you need a compass is to tell directions, right? So if I had my compass and I know that I sailed from that island, I don't even need to island hop. I can just sail in that direction of that island. And the way that this is set up is it's set up, I believe, on diagonal, right? So it's a square map on a diagonal with north at one corner and south at the other corner. So all of our islands are set up in a diagonal pattern, and we can sail through them, past them, around them, whatever it may be. Um, Things like the shipwreck over there, and things like the buoy that we haven't even gotten close to. We don't exactly know where that's at, but we will, right? We will. Some of the stuff is right in the center of the map. Other things are not. Um, but see a big pile of wood. That's good for making sticks. We can expand our boat if we need. Um, Other than that, I am. Hopefully, the other side of this island looks better. Seen some junk. Maybe we'll take a tour of the island. I may be afraid that this looks like the run of the mill boat building island again. Um, some more planks, some metal, some more planks. Let's go up here. Keep our eye out for some yucca. We're just gonna scope it out real quick before we wrap it up, guys. Okay, so this little part right here don't seem too bad, like a nice little oasis. There's another set of planks, so that's a big plus. If we can get 3 more planks, that'd be pretty cool. No yucca yet, and actually, don't even seem like I have a lot of um, young palms even to make rope. So there's a yucca plant buried inside the side of the mountain. So one yucca plant's better than no yucca plants. A couple young palms on this part here. Okay, so definitely would have liked to have something more in the yucca department. But I think I'm gonna have to throw a shelter together. But we're gonna wrap it up here and get a save real quick. I think I might even have enough to make the shelter. I'm gonna grab some sticks. Got some rope. So I'll remember that next time. We'll pack up enough stuff to build a shelter immediately. Um, Go ahead and get a gander at what that actually calls for. 3 sticks, 1 rope, 4 palm fronds. So I am gonna have to take out a palm tree. Okay, so we'll get the palm fronds. We'll set up a house. I think it's gonna be on the other side by the oasis deal. And yeah. Sweet. Okay, so I am gonna set it up over on the other side. Oh, I think it's actually this way is closer. Over there where we seen the pig, right? Yeah, the pig and the crab. They always take up the best little spot. Like if I was in here on regular mode, they would not quit following me around, right? So a decent little island that way. We're gonna go like right here. All right. And thank y'all for tuning in to Rob Games All Games. And don't forget to like and subscribe.